Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Going to get into Jermall Charlo and Cornflake Lamanna. And what I don't even know what to make of this fight, guys. But before we get to that, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow 3D Boxing blog, at all forms of social media. The Boxing Bookie comes at you for every single major fight, showing you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. The bookies, the odds makers, they don't know what they're doing. I do. I'm going to show you how to consistently make money betting on the sport of boxing. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Just $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It's $5 a month. Gets you the lock of the week. It gets you asked to book anything. Gets you access to the Discord where we do all the live betting, all the updated props, all of that for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you guys all of that. All right. After you join the Patreon, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. Make sure to use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, after you guys head back over to YouTube, check out the other channel. That's Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. All proceeds from that channel are going to go to autism research and recovery. That's Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's get into today's show. Jermall Charlo, Cornflake Lamanna. You know, this is such a weird fight, right? Breaking down the tape, and there's not a whole lot of recent tape for Charlo. I watched the Benavidez fight, I watched the Montiel fight, and I watched the Dennis Hogan fight, which was back in 2019. But those are the three fights I taped them on. And it's hard to go back 6 years, 5.5 years for a fight. There just hasn't been that many fights for Charlo. He's been so inactive, Biggest waste of talent in the sport, I think, even more than Keith Thurman, because Thurman's accomplished more. He's got wins over Porter. He's got one over Danny Garcia. He's got it in with Pacquiao. He's got a win with Barrios, which looks good in retrospect. He was better than any win that Mole has, And Mole was my favorite fighter back in the day. Coming up 2016, 2017, like that, I was a big Molo fan, Jermall Charlo fan. But it's unfortunate. Out of the ring issues, out of the ring inactivity, personal issues, just kept him out of the ring. And I truly believe it could have been a Hall of Fame career. I mean, when you watch the tape, you remember just how good he was. You forget just how sharp he is, and how much is he gonna have left? He's got a stiff jab. He was so high level. That's like the quintessential power boxer. Stand his ground, come forward behind the jab, keep his distance, close the distance, get in, close distance, get back to distance, work with, manipulate the distance. He was a master of controlling distances. He had amazing feet. He could get in and out as he wished. He could walk it down. He could break it down. He's physically strong, had big snap on his punches. He manipulated distances so well. The little things, jabbing on a half beat, just doing little things right. On top of having great athleticism, power, great jab, defensively. It's just, he used his feints really well. He never let you relax. He keep the pressure on you. He could fight up the front foot, he could fight up the back foot, keep the pressure on, could go up the back foot and outbox you. Nice, snappy punches, good combination punches, so sharp and accurate from the outside. We already mentioned how good his feet was. Good, subtle footwork, right? It wasn't a ton of footwork. He wasn't moving all over the place. It's in, out, pivot. His feet were excellent. Pretty solid hand speed, not blazing hand speed, but decent hand speed. Canoli, he didn't overcommit to a shot. Very high IQ, good angles. Sharp, stand in the pocket and fight and make you miss. He was really accurate in exchanges, really good finisher, really good jab, master of measuring distances and playing with distances. Could fight up the front foot, could fight up the back foot, could make you miss, could win the battle of the jabs, could win a slugfest, could knock you out, good power, really good at all three levels. Just a really, really complete fight. And you go and he's checking all of these boxes. And it was going to be tough to beat him then. And at 35, the only question, like Keith Thurman's, like, how much does he have left? Lamanna, to me, it has none of these things. I wasn't impressed with Lamanna when PBC brought him up. When he was 25. He's 33 now. I'm really not impressed by him now. Slow, plodding, flat-footed. Decent power, but he's not a huge hitter or nothing like that. He works behind a jab. He's pretty basic. I just don't see a world class. Like there's nothing in a boxing ring he does nearly as well as Jermall Charlo. So like, how's he going to win this fight? Not a big volume guy. He shells up a bit. He's got decent feet. He can use the ring a little bit. He wants to keep the fight at long range. Like you're gonna fight Charlo at long range. That's not gonna work. 74-inch reach is pretty good. Doesn't have great speed. Heads on a line. He throws in decent volume, but he's easy to counter. But he's not particularly fast, and he's kind of stationary. He can sharpshoot from the outside a little bit. Poor fighters he can beat. He mixes his levels up, but he's levels below, right? Like he got stopped by hard Coda. Like it lacked speed, lacked athleticism, good, not great power. I just don't see a world level, elite level fighter. And I know Charlo's best days are behind him, but this is still a fight. It's still an athletic competition. He's so outmanned, not just in athleticism and power, but in skill. Like it's just in ring IQ. He's so outmatched in everything. I do think Charlo gets him out. This is going to be a beatdown. I do predict. He's slow. I just really don't see any kind of method to him coming out on top in this fight. I see nothing in him at all. He wants to come forward. He's going to get nailed. He fights. He fights in the middle of the ring. He's going to get nailed. There's just no way he wins this fight. I think Charlo wins. I think wins by stoppage. And we're going to pull up the book. Let's look at the book and see how we make money on this. I'm confident in a Charlo stoppage. So there are basically two bets that I like. Charlo money line minus 1,400, and it's only a 10-round fight, so keep that in mind. But Charlo by stoppage is paying minus 125. I think that's a good bet. Minus 125. So $100 bet on that. Gonna make you what, $80? Is my math right? $80. Yep. And then $100. Put this in your parlay. Charlo money line. It's only gonna make you $7.14, but $100 bet. $1 bet is gonna make you 7.1 cents. Right? Not a huge bet, but Charlo's gonna win. You can put it in your parlay. Rest easy with that. Charlo money line. Charlo by stoppage. I do like Charlo by stoppage. Just like I like Keith Thurman by stoppage. This is a mismatch. This is an absolute mismatch. Let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing blog. It is May 29th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.